Hello there, fellow job seekers. My name is Vernon Cargill, and I'm here today to show you how I've created some customized resumes on every application I put in, and is getting me not only to the recruiting, screening, interview phase, but also getting beyond that. So let me share with you my best practices because a good friend of mine, his name's Ron Duta, he told me that some people aren't even getting interview screening. So I want to share with you what I did, my best practice that created this. Now, there's two things I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen with you right now. The first thing I want to talk about is timing what I really look for, right? So for one thing is I try to put myself into the head of the recruiter as much as you could possibly do that. And what I found is that when I get online time between 4 and 7 a.m., that's when I'm getting the fresh requisites that are coming up that are having a very low applicant count to them. Because I want to make sure that I apply, make sure that I'm at the top of their queue. Because what I'm thinking is that they're just going right on down their queue, and once they fill their quota, they're done, and everybody else gets a rejection letter. We've all gotten those, right? Hundreds of them. The other thing I want you to notice is I only really apply to ones that are saying actively recruiting. Okay. Now here's another little tidbit is I will also go back online anywhere between 5 and 8 p.m. every night, because if recruiters or hiring managers are putting in requisitions at the end of their day because they want to come in the next day and start shifting through all the applicants, right, then that will also put me in the top. So it's just being kind of thinking a little strategically, critical thinking. And so let me just kind of get started on what I do to customize my resumes. So I'm just going to walk you right on through one and to kind of narrate as I go. So here's a job that I'm interested in. I've already read through everything, and I'm going to go ahead and apply for this one, but I want to customize my resume. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to ChatGPT. Now, I don't know if you use ChatGPT or not, but what I do is, let me scroll right at the top, is what I'll do is I want to create a customized resume to showcase I'm a strong contender for XYZ for the role. And then it's about the job. And I'll just keep copying everything here. All the way down past my resume. And I'll copy that. Bam, copy it. And then I'll come and create a brand new one and I'll paste it in there. Okay. Now here I went ahead and already pasted one, and then I made the adjustments. So I put in here that I want to customize resume for the VP Care Team Operations with Sedgwick, right? And then about the job, I just went over here to the about the job. I copied everything and I pasted it right in here. And then we come down and I've already got my resume. Here's my current resume is, and I just pasted everything from my resume and I pasted it all in here and I went go. Okay, so what I end up getting, like I said, I did this previously, is right here. So let me show you now how I customize my resume, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is just copy this, bring this over here and replace that. And I went ahead and I pre-filled this one out just for time's sakes. But I put the company name, the position, and where it's at. Then I'll come in and I'll copy this. Now keep in mind what I've been asking ChatGPT to give me is really just a I want a new title. I want 5 new key highlights and 10 skills that are relatable to the role. Okay. So here is my title, here's my summary, and here are my 5 key highlights. Paste that in here. And then I'll clean it up a little bit. Now I'll go to the skills. So I'll throw the first 5 in there. And then I'll throw the second 5 in there. Oops. I'm always doing that. There we go. Now I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and scroll these over. Right there. Scroll this over about right there. Now I'm gonna show you a secret sauce now. Hope you're ready for this. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down to the very bottom of my resume. Right in this area right here, you'll see I already have some other things in here. If I went ahead and changed the font to black, I've already got things in there. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put all those job specifications, all those job responsibilities and all that in there that they're looking for. So that way it hits all the key or skill knowledge. That's good enough right there. And I'm going to paste. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come and look at here and what are the missing skills that are on my profile. So I'm going to go ahead and copy those too. And paste. Okay, now I have all the skills. I have everything from the job. It's not missing anything. So now basically what it is the ATS system is now going to be picking up all those skills and make me a top contender. So now I have my resume ready. I change it to a PDF format. Yes. And we're good to go. And if you look down here at the very bottom, it gives you an extra page. But do they care? No, they don't care. All right, they don't look at that. It's all empty. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to do is because we know it's going to ask for a cover letter. So now we're going to, and I already put it in here. Now, can you write me an effective cover letter that relates to the role and my resume? And here's what it sent back. So now what I'm going to do is first I'm going to copy this information. You'll see why here in just one second. Let's copy that. And now I'm going to bring my cover letter over. Okay. The reason I copied that is because I'm going to paste it right here. Then I'm going to take everything that it just wrote for me and put it in here. Paste. There we go. Got me a cover letter. I'm going to save this as a PDF. Bam. And now I'm ready. So now I'm ready to get my resume into the application. And again, and I'm going to let you know that when the application asks for answers and they seem like yes or no answers, like, are you willing to do this? I asked ChatGPT to answer the question for me, and he usually gives me about 1 or 2 sentences rather than just me giving them one word answer. Like where did you hear about our company at? Right? I could put just LinkedIn, right? But however, ChatGPT gives me a better response. So those are just some helpful hints for you all. Once again, so I know I kind of went through this fast. I hope this video helps out some people. Anyways, but also if you want to connect, I'd love to network up with anybody. If you want to do a virtual meeting, I'll go through this a little bit more extensively with you if you're interested. Believe me, I believe in the saying of you got to give it to get it. And we're all kind of stuck in this rat race of trying to get into the next job of our dreams. And if there's some type of contribution that I can provide, even if it's just a little contribution, I'm all in. So hope to hear from you. Vernon Cargill, Vernon, Cargill, Cargill. Gill. Hope to hear from you. Good luck, everybody. I wish you really all the best.